With me, Kyle Harper, and the stable's firing, and you're firing as a freelance driver at the moment, Kyle, and I think you've got a very good chance of getting punters away to a flying start by winning the first race at Gloucester Park on Friday night with Ace Bromac.
Oh, I hope so, Ken. He's come back nicely. He had a bit of time off. He had a few problems, and it's been a long, slow time bringing him back up. And his form, his first two runs back have been very good. So I haven't had a good look at the fields for Friday night, so I'll just have to make it up as I go. But barrier 2, if he can get across the lead, I think he's a big shot.
He was quite impressive here at Gloucester Park on Tuesday of last week. He shot to the front in the last lap, and he was grabbed in the home straight by Be On Guard, but I thought that was a run that pointed to an early success.
Yeah, for sure, Ken. It was sort of just a fitness run for him. I wasn't sure the mile really suited him. There was an opportunity to throw my old man on and give him a drive and try and help him out. But it was a really big run. He sort of worked forward from the start and never really stopped working. So, I wouldn't have thought previous campaigns he was capable of running a race like that. So he's certainly come back better. But, he's shown some good races early in his campaigns before and tapered off the further we get in. So there's a bit of a time will tell with him. But I'm certainly pleased with the way he's come back and the way he's racing at the moment.
Now, Kyle, one big question I want to ask you is how's your wonderful 3-year-old Franco Eden going? What a sensational run it was in defeat when second last Friday night to Eloquent Mac. It was a super run.
Yeah, he's going super, Ken. He's just a lovely, lovely animal. Just one of those horses that every time you think it looks a bit hard, he surprises you, as those good horses do. So, they don't go much better than that. I couldn't fault him. The draw beat him, and he sort of halfway through the run finished a lot closer than what I thought he would have. So, everything seems well with him. He's pulled up terrific. So, just need a little bit of luck in running in the Derby, and he's going to be a big show.
Yes, like he's shown great versatility. He's a brilliant front runner, and then last Friday night coming from last to run second was a sensational effort.
Yeah, spot on. That's another great thing about him. He's got many strings to his bow. He can lead. He can breeze on the occasion if it's run to suit, and he can certainly sit up as we saw last Friday night. So he's still learning. That's the exciting part, Ken. If he was a mature free-for-aller running those sort of races and running those sort of times, excuse me, you'd be excited. But the fact that he's only a 3-year-old and the penny still hasn't quite dropped for him, the shouts big things ahead, but we just take it one step at a time, and Rob's really pleased with him. I'm really pleased with him. So, I just hope everything stays right for the race we're looking for, and hope things go our way.
And on Friday night, Kyle, you've got quite a few other drives. Charlie L in race 2, drawn barrier 4. Any hope there?
He's probably drawn a little bit awkwardly for him. He's probably going to have to work forward from there. He doesn't like to do too much work off the arm, but in saying that, it is only a mile. But I suppose he's got each way claims, but probably more place claims from there.
In race 3, one of Michael Brennan's runners is on a happy note, also drawn barrier 4.
Yeah, once again, a horse that's racing really well. But again, probably an awkward draw. He's got some nice horses inside him in Herrick Roosevelt and Kamani, and Attack and Command's going really good, and the ones outside him are pretty slick too. So it's just an awkward draw for him. If we can get him across and get him a nice posse, he's going to be good each way, but it is a very awkward draw for him.
And you'll have a look at some of your Derby rivals when you drive in race 6 on the program, which is a Derby prelude. You drive the solitary runner on the back line in Soho Thunderstruck.
Yeah, he went and missed last start. He was a little bit disappointing. I think the heat got to him. Not really sure. No excuses. He wasn't good enough. But he's going to have to step up in class, and he's going to have to step up in performance. That's for sure. He's sort of drawn nicely that he can get probably a good little suck along behind GJK, and whether it leads or takes the city, he shouldn't be too far off him. But it's sort of a good draw to see where he's at.
You've got a nice draw for your drive Blackjack Zack at barrier 2 in race 7.
Yeah, very unlucky last start, Ken. He probably should have won if he saw daylight. Just had a lovely trip behind the leader and couldn't get out, unfortunately. So, again, if he gets any sort of luck in that race, I think he's a solid each-way chance and can win.
And you've had a wonderful association with collie trainer Errol Ashcroft, and you team up with Forever Remembered again, 20 metres behind in the stand.
Yeah, he's been very good to me, Errol. I try to return the favour. He does a great job with his horses. And this mare went super at Collie last Sunday, come off a handicap and didn't have much luck. The horses in front of her sort of got a bit tired and she probably had to make her run too soon and too wide and nothing really went right and she ran a nice third. So, she's...
See some hope in this race?
I think so, Ken. I think so. It's a pretty nice field and it'd have to be run to suit. Depending how she steps, she stepped very good at Collie Sunday, but she was the only one off 40 metres, I think. So she had a pretty good sort of walk-up start at them, but might be a little bit different Friday night. But if she's on her best behaviour and steps away with them, she's a good each-way chance too.
So a fairly busy night for you in the card on Friday night. All the best of luck.
Thanks very much, Ken.